that are extremely good for defense: the Executioner, the Bowler, the Electro Wizard, and the Elite Barbarians, as well as the Log, the Ice Spirit, the Ice Golem, and the arrows. Not too many people use arrows. I really like it. So let's see right here, because the thing about this deck is that it's so defensive that I'm at 4,100 trophies right now. What is he doing? I played how many matches with this? I think I played 8 matches with it, and I only allowed 1 crown during those 8 matches, or something like that. I only lost once, and I lost 1-0. It was a Royal Giant user, and so it's all about defense, because if you can get your defense down, then what's going to end up happening is your opponent is going to not have anything, because they're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually they're not going to be able to, that weak Ice Golem, they're not going to be able to push anymore, and then you can just take over and win it 1-0 in overtime or whenever you want. But this is a very slow deck. It's not a good clan chest deck. If you want to go for your clan chest, I recommend using Lava Hound, Balloon, Meta Minion, Minions, Rage, Furnace, Arrows, Furnace, Lava Hound. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, and so as you can see right here, the Ice Golem, the reason I have him in here is he is a defensive card. Not too many people think that he's not too many people think that he can be a defensive card, but I really think that he can be, because you can kite units like this to where the Executioner or the Bowler can beat them down. And then look at this, like he drops a skeleton army that just ends up doing next to nothing, and just like this, the Executioner gets in there and does 1,000 damage. Then he sends his Miner because he's low on elixir, and then if I wanted to, I could have rushed him with the Elite Barbarians, but I'm fine right now. And so that's how you use this deck. It's really slow, really calm. Basically, just play normally, just play defense, and then eventually your Executioner or whatever is going to get on the tower. Now he doesn't even have his skeleton army, so there go my Elite Barbarians. I knew that he used it. So my Elite Barbarians, they're almost going to take out one tower. The Executioner is going to take out the other tower, and almost take out the Bowler as well. Here comes the Bowler for his Elite Barbarians. He's done about 500 damage the entire game. Next to nothing. 30 seconds left. He's trying to drop down another Bowler, so I'm just going to rush him with the Elite Barbarians over here. We're just going to log all of that for value. He's going to end up taking a tower, but we're going to double up on Bowlers right here. And it looks like we should have no problem taking out 2 towers. So there he goes. We're going to win it 2-1, maybe even 3-1. Just going to slow this down over here, just making sure that he didn't pull all 3 crowns right away. And good game. We came pretty close to a 3 crown, but then again, this isn't a 3 crown deck. I just got a bit greedy there. I should have played defense and won 1-0, but I told Barbarian Boy to have 3 different decks, and he's going to switch between the 3 decks. So here we are against his second deck. I don't know, maybe it's still his first deck. I don't know, but we'll see. The starting hand, pretty good. Okay, yeah, it is a different deck. So, if you see that he starts with a pump, then you know that he's not going to start aggressive, so I'm just going to drop my Bowler right there. I try and drop it to the side of the pump, that way in case something crazy happens, and I do take out that tower, then I can also take out the pump easier as well. That's really nice to mess up with your opponents. And he's going to drop a Meta Minion, so my Bowler isn't going to do much over here. We still don't have our Executioner. Alright, he's in our next slot right now. So we're going to go the Elite Barbarians, Electro Wizard. He has this Meta Minion. Okay, now watch the Meta Minion. Here it comes, right over here. Now it's going straight to the other tower. There go the Elite Barbarians. Okay, he brought his own Elite Barbarians. Not very surprising. And just log for chip damage. It's really good. Just, damage the tower, because the log does 100 damage. So 25 logs and the tower is gone. Now obviously that's not a good win condition, but what is he doing? Alright, if you can ever arrow 2 pumps at once, that's a good deal. I'm just gonna go like that. And clip the tower. Again, damaging the tower for nearly 100 damage. And now that I see that he's like that, okay, we still haven't played our Executioner. I think we've played every other card though. Maybe not the Ice Spirit, I don't know. Okay, so there's his Meta Minion. So we're just gonna go like that, and then like this. Ice Spirit, okay, that's fine. Okay, now watch this. The Electro Wizard on the bridge is gonna continue to stun the Inferno Tower, keeping it at minimal DPS, which is good, because when it's at minimal DPS, can't do anything. Okay, now I don't know what he's doing right here, switching into this crazy deck, but the Elixir Pump to tank, and then, yeah, it does look like the Inferno Tower is going to take this stuff out. And the Elite Barbarians, there they go. We're going to rush in like this because we know he's low on Elixir. Alright, there we go. So when the Bowler and the, yeah, there we go. Okay, so Elite Barbarians getting some chip damage. Once again, he still has not done any damage to my tower. There goes the Bowler. I assume he's going to play his Giant from the same lane. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so Ice Spirits to cancel each other out. Ice Golem like this. And then it looks like we should be pretty good. The Electro Wizard's going to go right there. Yeah, he's upset. Now he has to counter the Bowler. The Bowler's going to go for the Inferno Tower, which is good. Because now he, yeah, okay. So the Inferno Tower is going to target the Electro Wizard. Perfectly timed log. Gets onto the Ice Spirit. And now we have decent damage on both sides. So now we can really push for either side that we want. Okay, he's going to go Giant in the back. He still hasn't played his Elixir Collector in a while. If he does, we're just going to rush in and take this game. Okay, this is a bit risky, but we're dropping all of our troops onto one side. Especially not what you're supposed to do in a defense beatdown deck, but it's going to work. And we are going to take this 1-0 against Barbarian Boy. Thank you very much. And now we have a third deck. Oh, hey, Epic Sunday. Donate a Goblin Barrel. Donate a Giant Skeleton. Sergeant Man the Third just got a Lumberjack. Very nice. And yes, I'm ready for his third deck. I'm going to hover my hand over it because I don't want Mr. Lumberjack Boy to intercept this one. And we are up against Barbarian Boy. See, there's already a spectator there. So that's good. And now we are up against his third deck. And after this, I'm going to show some replays. And then we'll call it good. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it to music. But we'll see. Executioner, he's starting with the Furnace. There's his Giant Skeleton. We're just going to go like this. Now watch this, guys. This is why the Giant Skeleton sucks. Look, it's just running over to the Ice Golem. It doesn't know what the heck it's doing. He's trying to send a Miner. So that Giant Skeleton, right, over here. Come on. See, look at this. He doesn't know what he's doing. So there goes the Giant Skeleton. His bomb isn't going to get anywhere near the tower. We're safe. Personally, I think the bomb radius should go up half a tile. I don't know, just my suggestion, my idea. To make the Giant Skeleton a bit better. We're going to take a Furnace hit right there, but I think it's okay. There's an Executioner. Alright, so he has two Furnaces down, one on each lane. So we have a Bowler on one and Executioner on the other. And he's just going to let the Bowler get some chip damage. Never a good idea against this deck. You never want to let anything get chip damage. Oh, yes. And another thing that I have to mention, this deck is original. Most of my decks aren't. Yeah, I know. Shocking. But most of my decks aren't original. This one is. I decided to make it when I sat down and realized that nearly every player has to use either A, a Royal Giant, B, a Giant, C, a Hog Rider, or D, the Elite Barbarians. And a lot of people... that log was horrible. A lot of people actually end up using two of the four, maybe even 3 of the 4. I faced a guy that had 3 of the 4. So I figured I don't need to know how to counter most decks. I just need to learn how to counter those decks. So I made this deck right here. Just extreme defense. And it actually is ending up working pretty well for me. I like the arrows. Most people don't use arrows. I do. I think it's cool. Because whenever there's like a minion horde or something. Giant Skeleton. There come the Elite Barbarians. There goes the log. Push back for the Ice Spirit. There's the Ice Golem. The Mega Minion. I wanted the Mega Minion to target the Ice Golem. But we have his tower down to 781. So we are definitely winning right here. He's upset. And let's see here. Oh, no. Over here. There we go. Alright, and Ice Golem to tank. The Elite Barbarians are there. Shoot. Oh, good. Bowler reaching over, doing work. One Elite Barbarian's there. It's not going to do anything for him. And it looks like we're going to take this one with both towers taking under 1,000 damage. And so we're going to take this one, 1-0. Good game. Alright, now I am gonna show a couple replays because I plan on ending the season at 4,100, picking up 100 legend trophies. Low battery there. We're at 4109, which would give us 109 legend trophies, taking us to over 440 legend trophies. That would be pretty cool. And now I'm just gonna show these replays against a guy. No, not these guys. Okay, this guy right here. Level 6 Witch. I don't have any level 6 epics. Level 3 Ice Wizard. I don't have any level 3 legendaries. Level 9 spawners. I don't have any level 9 rares. And 2 level 12 commons. I don't have any of those. We're gonna take a look into this against, what's his name, Kevin from Genesis IR. He's using this deck right here. As soon as I saw the level 12 archers, I was upset. But right here, level 9 barbarian hut, all of this stuff takes it out very nicely. Because, like, look at this. The executioner, I don't think it should be able to hit air, but it does. There's the electro wizard with a 1/10 of a health left. Like, look at that. It accomplished so much, even though it barely had any health. There go the barbarians. They're at low health. We're just going to log all that, even though the bowler was right there, because we can pick up some chip damage. There's the executioner. And there's the ice golem. Everybody's right there with the ice spirit. Then he has a giant. I just arrow that for value and log it. But somehow, the ice wizard doesn't get touched. He hides. Like, if you want to go back and watch that, you can see it. Like, he was hiding there. Like, he knew that I was going to do something. I don't know how that stuff works. But there's the executioner coming down. Like, as you can see, I'm just going to show it at 4 times speed, because this gets really boring really fast when you have multiple buildings in your deck. There's his level 3 Ice Wizard. There's his Witch, all that. I'm just constantly arrowing, logging. That's just how to get my value. And then look at this. I start doing my beatdown right here. I have 2 bowlers, an Electro Wizard, an Executioner, and I just keep cycling and keep dropping them down. And I take it all the way down to 600 health. The Ice Golem gets in there, 400 health. The Elite Barbarian does it for us with 19 seconds left in overtime. And that's going to be the video. I just decided I'll show one replay. Let's show one more. But anyway, the idea in this deck is not to rush in. Like, as you can see, if I would have dropped, say, my Elite Barbarians on the other side, he could have dropped his Barbarians, and I would have been done. So the goal is to just take your time and make sure that the Ice Golem is in your deck. Make sure that the Ice Golem is high leveled, because every level of the Ice Golem is approximately 100 HP once you get a bit higher. So 100 HP, that can mean a lot. Obviously, it did get a hit point nerf, but 100 HP is still a good amount. And sometimes with this deck, you don't get in all of your push until double elixir. And see, look at this. He drops his Hog Rider over there. That's what's going to cost him the game, because he's at a huge elixir disadvantage. Then he drops an elixir collector. So after making a positive elixir trade, take out his giant, go straight down the field, and win it. So that's going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you guys in the next episode.